What's up, guys? Another windy, stormy morning. Now, if you can hear me over the wind, that is. It has been about a week since I did any work on the Jeep. About 6 days, actually. We have been waiting for parts, and they arrived late yesterday, so we can start getting on with things. First thing, let's get the door open so we can get some light in here. So, we'd worked up to the point where we needed surround for the windshield and the carb. So, the most important thing this morning is the carb, and that's what I'm going to get straight on with. So, I'm not opening the second door because it's supposed to, we're having intermittent heavy showers, so I'm just going to move the Jeep back to the door, take the carb back off, and then, we'll get into one of the other buildings where we can just sit at a table and we will go through it. So, here we go. Okay, so here we go with the parts. Let's see what we've got here. Nope, that's not it. There is the little coupling for the thermocouple. We'll put that into there. More webbing. That is the seal for the windshield. Slightly squished, but there we have carburetor kit. And that is what I want. And another one of them. Not sure what that is. Anyway, doesn't matter. Put them over there, we don't need them. This is what we want, this carburetor kit. So let's have a quick look, see what's inside here. Yeah. Okay, so gaskets, obviously, jets, etc. And there is the float ball. Where is that little tab? There he is. That is what I think we need, that little tab there, which I don't know, does not look adjustable in this in real life. Anyway, we do seem to have a variety of shims and different things in there, so yeah, let me just get things sorted out here and lay it out, and then we may as well, we'll just get into dismantling this carb. Well, so there we have it. Yeah, my main concern is this float. I just do not know what is going on with that, and as I said, obviously this kit that I got, it did not have any shims in to shim it out like what I found on one of the few bits of information I could actually find, and I'm not even at this point sure it was on this exact carb. It may have been the VW variant, which they do look different. So I don't know. All we can do is put it on and see what happens. So obviously you haven't seen me rebuilding the carb in this video. I am in the process of doing a standalone video on that, mainly because it's gonna just take too long, and if you just want to reference what I went through to actually rebuild this, you can see it there. So we're just back here putting the carb on, and the gasket is not quite there. Need to pop this off and just trim these holes a little bit bigger. But the other thing that I do have is the actual head coupling for the thermocouple, the head adapter for the thermocouple, so we'll get that on a moment as well. Okay, there we go. Carb is now basically rebuilt and reinstalled. I'm going to pump some fuel through before I actually connect the fuel pipe back up, but anyway, I'm going to go and put the thermocouple adapter in now, and then get that connected up, and then we'll come back, pump some fuel through up to this carb and see if it works. Well, the adapter's now installed. Let's get some more water in the radiator and get it topped off, see what happens. Okay, so now I've got the carb reinstalled, and we are getting fuel up. Got the thermocouple in there, I've got some fluid in the radiator and nothing seems to be coming back out of there, so that's good. So what I'm going to do next is drop this hood back down, pop this windshield back out. It is nice and dry now, it's had over a week to dry, and then I'm going to put the rubber seal in and put that back in, and that's the windshield completed. That's it finished. And like I say, the carb's on. It just needs tuning, but what I'm going to do tomorrow is get that fan belt and everything put back on. Now that we know that we're not losing any water or anything out of this, I'll start it up and I'm just going to let it idle for 20-30 minutes just to get heat through the engine, get the plugs all, get the rings all loosened up nicely, and just check out, make sure oil pressure's still doing good, you know, just go through it all. Then hopefully I'll be able to tune the carb. So I've got the windshield seal in most of the way around except for this bit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it overnight to relax, and that should pull that, tension that back up again, and then I'll pop this in. But it's stretched a little bit, getting it into the channel all the way around, so yeah, I figure let it sit, let it pull itself back up, and then yeah, pop that in tomorrow. New day and we're at it again. I went ahead and I got the seal on the windshield. That's now installed. Finished that off last night. I've got the fan belt and everything connected up now. Got the radiator topped off, so we're just going to give her a fire up there. Pushed her out to the door here because I need to let it idle a little while. Just I need to get some heat into this engine, so just get the key on there. Cold start. I've got the choke on. So it's just mine. I just got to get it under the carb at the minute because yeah, I haven't got the cable connected, so the choke is just, I'm activating it directly at the carb, so ignition on, yeah. Okay. Give her a little gas. So she doesn't really want to throttle up, does she? No, she does not want to throttle up. So, a bit smoky there. Let's just take a little bit more choke off. That's completely off, so I'll put about, that's the choke lever there, so I'm going to put it down to about there. That's just burning off the intake manifold. Still getting a lot of oil out of the cylinders, so hopefully I want to get it started up so we can like bring the rings around, because obviously this has not been run in a long time. Okay, so we can get a bit of throttle on her now. There we go. A little bit of exhaust blow there, but we can deal with that later. Nope, lost her there. Okay, let's have a look. I can't remember. There is. Oh, that's good. Thank you, Willies, for designing it this way. There's the bleed screw, and it is right next to the exhaust manifold. That's good. Hadn't actually noticed that with the carb off, but the other thing I've noticed, we do not appear to be getting any accelerator pump. Yeah. What I want is this engine able to idle for at least 10-15 minutes. I'm going to put the camera down and just have a bit play around with it, see if I can get it idling a bit better there. You can see she has got an intermittent miss. Now she is picking up a bit there. Pretty sure we won't have anything now. I've got nothing in the radiator yet. Oops, let's just pull that out of the way. That could be a disaster. She is idling better there though, and is smoking less. Good oil pressure. Excellent oil pressure, in fact. I'm not getting anything on the ammeter yet, and nothing on the temperature gauge. Obviously, she's got enough heat in her yet. I don't get that. I don't know what's happening with this. Yesterday, when I was working on this, there was one adjustment screw. There was this bleed screw on the side here. That one there, right next to the exhaust manifold, which, from what I can ascertain, is it just basically enriches the idle circuit. It does not do anything for the. Actually, let me just push that choke all the way off now. It does nothing for the normal running, and there doesn't seem to be any adjustment on. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's the idle screw there. Yeah, I need to put the camera down and let's just have a bit of play with this, see what we get. Well, once again, we've got the carb off. I'm just having trouble getting this Solex working correctly at the moment, so we're going to grab a carter, stick it on, and just get the engine running, ticking over smoothly. We've got one there that was on a running engine, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll just be a case of putting it on, getting some fuel in it, and taking it from there. We're checking ignition yesterday. I don't know if you can see those there. They're just little plug testers. I'll just leave them on for the moment, but yeah, let's go and get this other carter and we'll get this hopefully up and running this morning. Oh, there she is. She's running okay there. to choke off a little bit. That is a lot better. That is much better. So I'm just going to let it idle there for a little while. Get some heat through, make sure the cooling system's working as it should. Oh, we do have a fuel leak there though. Let's address that first. Yeah, we've got a fuel leak there. Ah, great. Anyway, that's easy to address. Let's sort that out. There we go, that's better. Yeah, just nip that pipe up a little bit. And here the exhaust leak, I just can't find it. Might be under the vehicle itself. I'll have to crawl around and have a look, but it's running, and it's running quite decently. You can start easing the choke off a little. There you go, choke completely off. Do have the cable hooked up, but for whatever reason it's sticking, so got to do it manually, but yeah, happy with that. Don't know what's up with that Solex carb. I know a few places I have found them online, people talking about them, people rave over them, but I don't know. I don't know enough about them, so I've joined a couple of forums, see if I can get some advice on what may be causing all the issues, I don't know. But this Carter, bolted it on, no adjustments, working straight away, so, you know, go figure. Well, what do you know, it began raining. Anyway, I pushed it back inside here for the moment, and I think this is where I'm gonna bring this video to a close. Unfortunately, I did not get everything done this week that I wanted to do. I'd like to have had it running correctly. I'd like to have had the charging system working as well, but unfortunately time has passed me by, and you know, that's how it goes with projects sometimes. Now, this is probably going to be the last video on this Jeep for about a month or thereabouts. I am heading off home, and I'm taking the VW camper van with me. I do need it moved from here, and I desperately need to get this started. Now, obviously I will be coming back to the Jeep because it's not finished, but while we still have some reasonable weather, obviously today aside, I need to get this body worked and into primer and hopefully top coated and base coated. So I'm giving myself a month to do that, which realistically I think is quite possible. I need that done before the weather turns and we start heading into winter. I don't want to go through another process like I did with the Transit, where I'm battling the cold, I'm having to run heat, you know, I don't want to do that. So I need to put this Jeep project to one side for the moment. Same with the Transit. I know I haven't had a video on the Transit for quite some time, but obviously, you know, I can't work on everything all the time. So that is the plan. VW is going home tomorrow. It's Sunday today. I am coming back here, packing everything up, tools, etc., and heading back home on Tuesday. So you will see a few videos on the bodywork on this. Anyway, that's what's coming. But for the time being, yeah, unfortunately, like I say, I did not get everything complete on this that I'd like to have done. But I did get some things done, obviously. You can see the steering wheel there, got that painted, just stuck them back on there. Did get all the surrounds done on the dials. I don't remember if I shot any footage on this earlier, but yeah, I masked the dials and everything up because they're from different ages. Some of them's new, some of them's from late war, some's from early war, you know, so they were all different colours. Now they're not, they're all the same colour. Got the everything done on the glove box over there, got the mechanism and everything on, that all works nicely now. Got this Carter carb on, and engine runs really good. Radiator's done, cooling system, I mean, I've had it running for, what, a good 20 minutes earlier there, and cooling system seems to be quite happy. She is staying cool. Did get the coupling in there to bolt the thermal couple up to the block. No apparent oil leaks. I mean, she is 90% there. Obviously, if you've seen the current videos, you know I've got all the lighting done. Still have the side marker lights to go up here. That couple of hours, we'll see that done. Oh, windshield weather stripping is in. I did actually, I don't know if it's hard to tell now, but while I had a little bit of paint left in the gun, so I actually colour matched this to the rest of the body. And yeah, so there we go. I do know somebody that knows a little bit more about these Solix carbs than I do. He's going to pick this up over the next week or so and take a look at it, see what he can figure out. And yeah, otherwise, that's it for now. So, well, there she is. So, you know the drill. Smash that like button, subscribe, and come back and see me sometime. Have a good one.